Hello and welcome. My name's Steven Dickens and you're joining us on another episode of the HyperFRAME podcast. This one's going to be a fun one. I'm joined by Todd from FalconStor. Hey, Todd.
Hey, how are you tonight?
I'm looking forward to this.
I know. Whose idea was this one?
I think it may be something to do with you guys and Habanero. I don't know.
All right, well, that's fair. Yeah.
So
Okay.
for our listeners here, we've got 5 increasing heats of hot sauce,
Yeah.
all from the Habanero family. And we're going to
Mhm.
ask some questions
Okay.
and eat some wings with some hot sauce.
All right.
Hopefully by the time we get over here for the 5th question,
We don't die.
we don't die. So I think we're diving in here first. What have we got? Heatonist hot sauce number 10. So
Okay.
let's do a little bit of this.
All right.
Let's find a spot.
Is there like a minimum amount we must use, or
I think
at our discretion?
I think at our discretion.
Okay, good.
Hopefully the people who got these sauces did us okay and didn't stitch
Yeah.
us up too much.
I'm not confident.
So whilst we're doing this, Todd, tell us a little bit about FalconStor. You guys are all in on IBM Power and IBM Cloud. For those people who you've got a storied history as a company, tell us a little bit about FalconStor and just really position it in the overall landscape.
Yeah, and that's we say all the time that we're all in on IBM, and it's not just a kind of a trite statement, right? I mean, we really mean it. But when we say that, what we're saying is we're all in on IBM Power customers and helping them protect their workloads wherever they choose to run them. That could be on-prem, or it could be in any number of cloud environments like IBM Power Virtual Server, right? And so that's our mission, is how do we come alongside. Did it already get you?
I know,
First
I've not
one?
had any.
You haven't tried
I'm
yet.
drinking water and struggling.
But that's our vision that's our worldview, if you will, commercially, is how do we come alongside IBM Power customers and help them protect their workloads wherever they. And we like to say, because it's true, that we're purpose built for IBM. There are a lot of great solutions on the marketplace that customers can use, but we are purpose built for the IBM ecosystem, and so we have inherent advantages.
And that's crucial, I think. Just there's other backup and resilient solutions out there. Their space in the marketplace. I think the specificity around you guys in the IBM ecosystem is where the value comes.
It is, because let's be honest. There's some proprietary nature about a lot of the IBM technology, be it the platform, the Power platform, or be it the OS systems that run on it, right? And so there's uniqueness about
And it's
that.
the tightness of that integration, I think, with you and the Power team that really brings
Exactly
it through.
right. Yep.
So let's get into this
Okay.
hot sauce. Let's have the first one of
All right,
these.
number 1 bite. Okay.
Yeah,
this
let's
is
see what
scary.
we've got here. That's pretty good.
First one's actually really good.
I think I could get my head around now. There's nothing too spicy there.
No.
So let's dive into our second question. The hybrid cloud is dominated by massive hyperscalers. We see that. We see with the AWSs, the Googles. Oracle started to come into that equation now. Your focus is clearly on IBM. We talked about it a moment ago, that tight integration with you and the team.
Yep.
Your product page mentions some of those other hyperscalers though. So tell me a little bit about that and how you sort of play in that wider landscape while I drink some water.
Yeah, there you go. So important question, but go back to my statement, is that we're here to help IBM Power customers protect their workloads wherever they choose to run them. So it could be on-prem, right, within the customer's data center that they own and operate.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the natural cloud extension is to Power VS,
Yep.
Power Virtual Server, which is in the IBM cloud. But there are other options. So you might be an enterprise that's all in on Microsoft, as an example. And so the Azure data center, or the Azure hyperscaler, has Power inside of it, run by a company called SkyTap. And so we run in there. So customers may choose to run
So wherever you are,
wherever you are.
as long as you're on Power,
Yeah.
you can work with FalconStor.
And the good thing is, in today's day and time, sometimes there's a need to run on multiple clouds. And so
For
the ability,
proximity, latency,
Exactly.
security, sovereign cloud, the hundreds of reasons why you might want to be where
there's,
you are.
let's be honest, with any hyperscaler, they're not everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And so you might be in a country where there isn't a Azure or a Power VS or whatever, and so you have to have another option. And so we can run anywhere the customer wants to run their Power workload.
So let's dive into this second one. What have we got here? Heatiness number 9. Oh, geez. The last one was number 10. I don't know, is this a good thing? Another Habanero.
This is number 10, okay.
There you go.
Does it go in reverse order or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to 1. Let's put it that way. Okay. That's
A little stronger?
It's got a bit of heat to it. Compose myself here for a moment. So you go to market, Todd, all through partners. You exclusively go to market that way. No direct sort of team.
This is really good.
And you've they are good. Habanero. You guys have done a lot of work in this space with some of your tools to really activate and enable those channel partners.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about what you're doing in that space. Again, while I drink some water.
So you're right. We're 100% through the channel company, like IBM is by and large. So we try to align ourselves with their go-to-market model, right? We're not very bright. We try to do it the same way they do it.
Yeah.
And so at the end of the day, then we understand that the more that we can empower and engage with the IBM partners and their sellers, the more we'll be able to, sell FalconStor gear. So we spend a lot of time with partners all over the world, and we sell in all the major regions. So EMEA, the Americas, APAC, and we've got outstanding IBM partners in every one of those, and they vary in size, from the small to the super large partner.
And you guys have done a really good job. Tell us a little bit about the tool that you've launched to help and activate those partners. You guys have lent into Watson X, you've lent into AI. I've got hands-on, I've got a login on the tool, I've used it. Fantastic way to kind of educate and enable those IBM teams, those partner teams on FalconStor.
Well, back to being all in an IBM, we have developed a AI assistant that we call Thomas.
Thomas Watson.
Thomas Watson, who knew? And Thomas's purpose in life, and we give it to IBM partners free. So it's a web-based tool. People can come in and chat with Thomas like they would ChatGPT, just to kind of give a reference point, right? And they can come talk about anything FalconStor related or IBM ecosystem related. So as an example, you might understand or know about IBM Red Books. Those are deep technical documents or books.
A couple of 100 pages in some cases. They are really detailed.
They're super deep, and they're around a specific topic, like how to set up workloads in Power Virtual Server. 300 pages worth.
Yeah.
Right, and so
it's the detailed how-to guide, step by step.
Very
what you
valuable.
need to. Fantastic resource for those practitioners. But it's a 300-page document.
Yeah, you got to search through them. You got to find what you need. And so we're training Thomas on all of them so that people can just come use natural language and ask Thomas a question. Hey, how do I do this? And he can go pull the information proper and summarize it for the technical person within the IBM partner to help them be much more efficient in that, right?
Yep.
And not just that, but the ability for Thomas to look across information silos, like multiple Red Books or multiple other types of IBM documents, is super powerful.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is a tool that we provide free of charge to our partners around the world. One of the really interesting ways that they were using it, which we didn't think about, but I guess in hindsight we should have, is their ability to chat with Thomas in their own language.
You showed me this when the demo the other day, being able for those teams that operate in Spanish, in French and Italian, those teams in other parts of the world being able to ask questions and then get the responses back in their native language. That's powerful.
Yeah, and there's no translation step, right? You just simply type in your language, Chinese, hit the button, Thomas responds in Chinese.
Yeah, there's no translate this text button.
No.
So we're starting to get onto the hot stuff now, I think.
I thought the second one was actually lighter than the first one.
Yeah, so what's this?
But this one may be different.
This is a number 6.
Okay.
So let's see what they've given us now. We're getting to the reason, viewers and listeners, why we're going to get onto hot sauce.
When do we start sweating
I know,
profusely?
this is where it gets a bit, it gets a bit much. So, dive in here. That's got.
What do you think?
That's got some kick to it.
It's got some kick to it. All right,
I've got
well,
some kick to it. So we're goofing around, eating with hot sauce and wings for a reason. You guys have got some stuff. We've got 5 sauces here with Habanero.
Yep.
There's a launch coming from you guys, and I think Habanero is going to make it from the code name internally to the external product.
It is.
Tell us a little bit about it and how that leverages the IBM cloud.
So, a lot of people, I think, listening will be familiar with general cloud object storage platforms. Whether you're using a hyperscaler and their archive, storage or from another, independent company that's built their own. And we're doing the similar thing, but we're building it on the IBM cloud platform.
Mm-hmm.
So we're able to essentially put a layer, if you will, on top of the IBM infrastructure that allows customers to write data in. And oh, by the way, it's not just writing it into the cloud, it's a hybrid cloud solution. So you can write it in on-prem, it then gets transferred into the cloud, into one of the IBM cloud data centers. And then we natively then integrate with IBM Cloud Object Storage and take advantage of all of the good things that are about the IBM Cloud Object Storage, the security, the being in every region, right? Every Power VS data center, actually every IBM Cloud data center has Cloud Object Storage. Being able to take advantage of the immutability that's native to those storages.
That immutability is key for me. That we're starting to see the sort of threat landscape, cyber threats, people in different markets. Yeah, take some water. I'm starting to get a tingle. I don't know about you, on my lip here.
Well, I actually like hot sauce, but there's to a point. So
I think we might be. I think we
yeah.
might be at the point. But no, going back to it, I think for me it's that immutable copy. The threat landscape's changing. We're seeing state actors. We're seeing sort of insiders. We're seeing a lot of different threats come across. Tell me a little bit more on the immutability. Let's double click there for a moment.
Yeah, immutability is obviously super important, but it's not the only one, right? So you need to think about also sovereign. So there's 2 challenges, right, in the world of cloud object or cloud storage of data. One is there's a lot of regions where you have to keep it in either your country
sovereign,
or within the EU or wherever it might be. And so you have to then use a service that has the ability to store in each one of these regions. And so with Habanero being on top of the IBM cloud, we're in almost every region.
Yeah.
Right. And so
That's
we can
crucial.
fill a large segment of the population of enterprise customers because of that. And then, so that's sovereign data control, right? And then you've got the immutability piece where within that, you can take advantage of the IBM Cloud Object Storage immutability and even protect yourself from bad actors, even internal bad actors, right? Which might come along.
So I think there's some bad actors coming from your team.
Oh my.
You've lined us up with source number 4 here. So Neil's Real Deal Chimichurri Habanero.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether I should be looking forward to this or not. So put a bit of that on.
You got a little healthy dab there.
Yeah, I know. So lean in. This is going to be, yeah.
What do you think?
Well, it's definitely got some kick to it.
Dare I try it?
You'll be fine, I think.
Okay, good.
I don't think there's any streaming eyes coming yet, but I've got a tingle going here. So we talk about ransomware protection. We've talked about the immutable backups. Tell me a little bit more. What's the ultimate test? So your team does some sterling work around product management and product testing. What's that kind of nightmare scenario that we're planning to sort of use the Habanero solution to protect against, do you think?
Well, in a lot of cases in the enterprise now, it's very important that you keep a copy of your data somewhere off-site. You've heard the whole 3-2-1 backup best practice methodology. One of those is keep a copy of your data off-site. And so Habanero allows you to do that, but it also allows you to manage your on-prem copies. That's one of the beauties about Habanero is both. It's not just cloud, right? It starts actually on-prem. Most workloads are on-prem still.
Yeah.
Now, if your workload's already in the cloud, it's going to live in the cloud, fine. But most workloads
Meet
on-prem.
people where they are. You're not forcing them into a particular choice. Whatever their
100%.
strategy is and whatever they're deciding to do, you guys have got them supported.
Perfectly, exactly right. And then just the way our solution is architected. We've got the ability to transmit data back and forth between on-prem and any of the cloud environments very quickly, up to 20 times faster.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what does that mean? So put that in real world context. One, you've got just a day-to-day challenge of migrating data or copying data up, right? And some of these enterprises have a lot of data to copy up every night or every weekend or whatever it might be. But then what happens when it comes time, you have to recover some data? And you needed to recover 100 terabytes or something. 20x faster is super important.
Yeah, makes a difference.
Right.
Makes a difference.
All right. So we're excited about Habanero, and we're having fun with it. Clearly, we're having fun with it.
So I think we're on to our final source.
Yes.
What have we got here?
Are we going to make
Louisiana style Creole maple.
Okay.
Okay, that doesn't sound as bad.
I need to put some more on this because I tell you what, it hasn't been bad so far.
Yeah, these are. I think
I'm clearly not getting as much
your
as you
team obviously likes you.
are. No, either that or I'm not dipping as deeply as you are. Maybe I don't know. Let's get some more on it this time.
So, Todd, as we wrap up, what should the viewers and listeners be thinking about as they think about FalconStor? You guys have got a storied history, long-standing company in the IBM ecosystem. If you could speak directly to the audience, what would you say? How should people be thinking about the company now? And a couple of key takeaways as they think about Habanero.
Good question. And so I think, one of the advantages that we have, to your point, of being around since 2000, is that our technology has evolved and is super stable, and we've been able to then kind of repurpose it for the hybrid cloud world, right? And so we have the advantage of having worked with IBM enterprises for 20-something years now.
Mm-hmm.
And now we've got the deep relationship with IBM that allows us to extend that into the more modern use cases, right? The hybrid cloud use cases. IBM likes to say all the time, frictionless hybrid cloud. And so when you have our technology on-prem and in the cloud, that does truly create a frictionless setup for data protection. So
I think we've had a bunch of fun. I've enjoyed trying these
this has been
sources.
Fantastic.
So thank you so much for that, Todd. It's been excellent. You've been watching us here on the HyperFRAME podcast. Please click, subscribe, and do all those things, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.